Hello student. Hi, Hemant Prajapati here. Today I am going to teach you email writing, which is the most important for us. Nowadays what happened? We use the email. So email writing by Hemant Prajapati. I'm an educator here. So here the first of all I want to say that what is an email? Email writing. An email is the method of composing, sending and storing, the receiving a message over the electronic communication system that is called the email. You can also see here. The next is what here the email can be the categorized into three types. There are three types are there. Generally, how listen, there are the two types, but here the three types actually I want to discuss with you. The first one is here semi-formal email. The second one is here the formal email, and the third one is informal email. So here let's first of all discuss about it. Okay, what is here the so in an email return for the any teammates, colleges is a semi-formal email. One can use a friendly language, but have to maintain the limit and the tendency, the length of and the proper greeting and the closing and clarity are the some of the rules of the semi-formal emails. This is the rules of it. If you talk about second, an email actually written for the business communications or professional use comes under these categories. The mail written actually for the any government, department, schools, authority, company, or any officials are the formal email and the use of polite and the formal words. The reason for writing the email, the clarity, the proper greeting, and the closing are some of the rules of the formal emails. The last one is the third, an email written for any friend, family members, or the relatives comes under this category. Use this polite, friendly, and the casual words along with the proper greetings and the closings are some of the rules for the informal emails. We have seen here the three categories. So let's see now here the rules for using the email. Because some rules are there. Without rules, we cannot go forward for the email. So here the rule number first in front of you. So there are some basic actually guidelines often actually called the netics. When actually the writing, sending and responding to the mail message. You have seen in your mail also. So the remember that the person receiving your message is a human being. Respect them. Don't do anything that will hurt people's feeling or that will make a people angry. Because when we write an email, we have to conscience on this topic. If you talk about the second, think about what you are writing. Think again before you send, and you can't back a message once it is sent. Because there is also the limit once you send the message, you can't actually take back. Because there is also the setting of there the 1 or 2 seconds you if you send the message you can receive it, but after 1 or 2 minutes you can't. That's why I'm telling this all the things. And next here, make sure your message are very clear, concise and to the point. Number 4, don't write a message in all capital letters like this. You can see here capital letter. So don't write the message in all the capital letters here. You can see here. This means that you are shouting at the other people. It means that. That's why. The number 5th one is don't flame your readers. This means that to send angry message to the other. If others send you such a message, it is always better to just ignore to the person and then send the another angry message back. These are the some points we have to discuss here. And number 6 one is avoid spamming. This means sending unwanted message to the other. And number 7, don't send private message to you to other people without the original author's permission. This is the most important point we have to keep in our mind. If we talk about the emails, so remember The humor is often difficult to explain in a written message. This one is very difficult for us. How you will describe? So add a smiley symbols to your message if your readers know about them. Otherwise, don't send it. And here the ninth number, the never, without good reason, and give your telephone number, address, birth date, credit card number, etc. There are plenty of people out who are waiting to use this information unlawfully. That's why. If you know that person, then you can give it. Otherwise, don't do it. Because it is most important for us. This is the example. You can see here the format of an email. So the sender email ID here, to receive email ID here, you can see the everything. You can see CC. The other individual receiving the address are there. PCC also, date, subject, solutions. The main body, the main content of the mail here. So here the format you can see here in front of you. Everything is given here. This is a very simple. Whenever we have to follow this format, we have to keep in our mind this all the things which we are going to do to write email. The question is here, it is not but I just want to say how to write email. The last year during the vacation, actually Raj went to an adventure camp that included activities like trekking, rafting, rock climbing, etc. So the write in an email as a Raj describing the activities to the friend. This is the questions. So how we must write an email here. The examples are given here. Now we can see here. First of all, Raj dot 123 at this is an example of into the senders xyz.com CC. If you want to send the another person tomorrow, okay, BCC also, the date is given here. This is I written there. You can also write on date which you are going to send that time. The subject you can see here. The next is here, dear friend. You can see now. You can also read this all the things here. Okay. How I have written here this all the things. And last year the your reply regards Raj. Thank you for listening me.